Hello everyone, welcome back again. Today, we are diving into the 100 civics questions for the U.S. citizenship test, updated with the 2008 version. We'll go through these questions slowly and in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and make your path to U.S. citizenship easier. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who vetoes bills? The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who was the first president? George Washington. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who signs bills to become laws? The president. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote.